Ähm, nicht lange ist es her, es war gestern. Da war ich in einem Turnier und in einem Busch gefangen. Ersteres galt es zu meistern, das zweite, ja, ich habe eigentlich in Wirklichkeit gedacht, dass ich das sogar ernten kann, aber kann ich gar nicht. Ja, und jetzt sollte ich den Rennparcours machen. Ich habe genau den Schwertkampf hier auch noch offen. Schauen wir mal, wie das Rennen funktioniert.
Verdammt.
Da war ich ja nicht so gut. Ich hoffe, ich kann es mit dem Rennen wettmachen.
Look upon chivalry's best and most storied. Come from far lands, here to seek glory. Hear now their names as I shout them aloud. Savor their titles, of their presence be proud. Palmerin, the Baron of Longfall. Linus of Metina. Reinfarn of Atra.
Also die Hörner bei den Pferden schauen komisch aus.
Spark of Macht. Donimir of Troy.
Und Geralt of Rivia.
Guy de Boisfren in service
So
to the
viele?
Duchess. Delwyn of Craigiau. Count Ty of Dundalk.
Ja, hört das irgendwann einmal auf auch?
Ansay of Lilia and Rivia a prince. Geralt of Rivia.
Er sagt ja so Rivia, aber da steht Riva.
Let out a roaring cheer. The faint fire of silence, Tawny champion from last year. Today's winner of contests, his victory to secure.
Ja, die machen ein ganz schönes Tamtam draus. Ich hoffe mal, dass das nicht so schwer wird, wie es gerade anfühlt.
Does someone need telling how Tawnies proceed?
Was? Lasst euch am besten durch all die Turniere. Ja, sag an.
Yes, I do, if you please.
Ere the suns from the glass retire.
Any chance you could say it normally?
Not at all. Ere the suns from the glass retire, and hearty toil your steed does tire, neath all the gates you must guide your horse, and each of 5 targets strike with bolts. Each dummy felt adds more sand to the glass, and each true shot bolt repeats the task.
Yep, all clear now.
How dare you enter a tourney for nobly born knights? Your knighthood came through the grace of my mother Meath, Queen of Lyria and Rifia, whom you treacherously deserted mere days later. Your presence here is an offense to my honor.
And yours is an offense to my eyes. If you're done, step aside, Prince.
The Tawny's protector, the mate Vivian, her beauty entrances both beasts and men.
My heart's greetings, dear knights. May my grace guide you and show you the path of honor, valor, and glory. Accept my wishes of good fortune, sir, and devote all your strength to the tourney, and only it.
The time has come for you, Sir Knight. Mount your steed. Swift be your flight.
Ladies and gentlemen of lineage illustrious, soon steeds shall swarm like ants most industrious. To beat time's passage they'll ride like the gale. What a sight to behold, what a lark, what a tale! Before us Geralt from Rithia come, fast as the wind, bright as the sun.
So, gib Gummi.
And he's up. We the thunderous roar, hoofs pound the ground. No legion of drummers could make
Wo sind
us a
die
sound.
Statuen? Also die... Da. Lol. Shit. Na, die mache ich nicht, dann mache ich nur Scheiß. Na! Ah. Das geht ja mächtig in die Hose. So ein Shit. Na, ich will das. Na, geht doch! Blödes Pferd. Okay. Genau deshalb mache ich es nicht. Was denn? Jetzt hätte es aber schon getroffen. Du bescheuertes Pferd, hey. Shit, die Zeit ist glaube ich aus, oder?
A failure, a loss, a tragic tip. Let us hope with its sword he makes no such slip.
Aber ja, vielleicht reicht er, wenn ich 2 von 3 gewinne.
Come with me to the feast. We shall await Vivian together, wine in hand.
Lead the way.
So, any thoughts on Vivian?
Her beauty's striking.
That is not what I ask.
Still too early to say anything I'd be willing to stand behind. Managed to figure one thing out. She uses powerful magic, masking illusions.
Do you mean to say she might in truth look different than she seems?
Only guessing right now. Found some clues. Got me wondering if your beloved Vivian's not a Bruxa.
A Bruxa? You mean a vampiress?
Not sure yet.
We've still some time before Vivian arrives. Let us drink. To Vivian, may you find the means to aid her.
To Vivian.
Also jetzt bin ich mir nicht sicher, habe ich das Turnier verloren oder
When I
wie?
first laid eyes on her, I finally understood what all those poems and ballads were trying to say.
Love's not poetry alone. Sometimes it's prose. Sometimes it's just plain ugly.
You say that only because you do not know Vivian as I do. A life with her would be sweetness itself.
Actually, you don't know her all that well either.
Your presence at this tourney is an affront to my honor. I demand satisfaction.
Head to the nearest brothel then.
Coward. Mounted combat in the main arena.
Berittener Kampf? Ui.
Since you insist, I'm all yours.
You shall bitterly regret deserting my mother's army once I'm done with you.
Also Reiten und Kämpfen habe ich ja nicht so gut drauf.
May the blood I will spill wash away the stain of your
Was
cowardice.
ist mit dir?
Let's get this over with. Quick.
3, 2, 1.
Moment. Geh weg. Ich treffe ihn halt auch nicht, den Deppen. Komm. Alter, das ist ja unglaublich. Na endlich. Ui. Du nicht, nur ich darf fahren. Das Timing. Na, so wird das nix. Na, du
For
Schwachmat.
reasons unknown except to them, the gods have chosen to punish me with defeat. But do not think your cowardice will be forgotten.
Damn it, you still going on about that? Need to clear this up once and for all. Had to abandon your mother's camp back then because someone else needed my help. Badly. Couldn't refuse them. Didn't want to, in fact.
You mean to say you had a secret mission, set off to accomplish it, having vowed to tell no one of its nature, until you did?
Something like that. Minus the vow. And, I'd still rather not divulge the nature of my secret mission. Can you accept that as justification?
In agreeing to duel, you proved yourself a true knight. Thus, I accept your word as that of a man of honor.
Glad to hear it. Now I got work to do.
My heart swells to behold this beautiful celebration of valor and honor, and to witness you, who embody the chivalric virtues in your lives, strive for greatness. Yet, after a time of combat must come a time of peace and respite. Thus, I invite all who fought in the tourney to this feast held in your, and none other's, honor. And should any among you crave solitude, private tents await you nearby. The group melee shall take place on the morrow. Glory shall be within grasp for each and every one of you. The best among you shall have the honor to face our reigning champion, the famed Gregoire de Gourgon, victor of last year's tourney. Celebrate, make merry, revel as you will, yet be mindful of the trial that awaits you tomorrow.
Ich hoffe nur, dass ich gegen den Typen da nicht nochmal in allen 3 Disziplinen antreten muss, weil das wird fad. So, warte mal kurz, ich schau mal kurz dahin. Ich weiß jetzt nicht, ob ich da schon war.
Welcome, welcome.
Oh ja,
Tell me what you'd
mit der habe
like.
ich hier schon gequatscht.
So long.
Drive them from our duchy!
That grey-domed scoundrel, ever-seeking Lady Vivienne. Sunk
Strange. Was sure I'd find her here. Vanished. Melted into thin air. And that bird. She a Bruxa?
Wo ist ein Vogel? Echt jetzt?
Flew off. Worth going after.
Muss ich einen bescheidenen Vogel
Looks like
nachrennen?
the bird's leading me somewhere.
Ey. Hopp, hopp. Komm. komm, du blöder Vogel. Noch so einer. Kommst du oder? Okay. Komm her, du blödes Vieh. Ja und? Wieso ist denn das Monsterschwert defekt, wenn ich mit dem anderen kämpfe? Muss nicht alles verstehen. Jetzt kommt noch so ein Vieh.
Damn, you're ugly.
Was? Wo? Wie?
Bird flew off over the hill. Might be quicker to pass through the cave.
Das glaube ich nicht. Warte mal. Ich geh mal da hoch. Ja, jetzt glaubt das Spiel, dass ich in der Höhle bin. Bin ich natürlich nicht. Da kann ich ja sicher von der Seite auch hin. Na? Was ist? Let me be. Hallo, ich bin's. What? Und ich wäre jetzt durch die Okay. Aber jetzt will ich doch wissen, was drin ist. Ja, gar nicht mal so ohne. Schauen wir mal. Da ist nix. Seh dich nicht, komm und zeig dich. Hä? Ja und? Okay. Müsste ich von irgendwo anders da hinkommen. What the fuck? Ich glaube, da wäre es, wenn ich richtig gegangen wäre, wäre es wahrscheinlich mehr zur Sache gegangen. Und ja, jetzt habe ich halt irgendwie den Spawn der Monster verhindert. Hat zumindest so einen Anschein. Schon wieder Nackerpatzi? Bin mir noch nicht sicher.
Witcher.
Lady Vivian? Counted on me getting lost.
I did. I thought you no different from the knights. Good at tourneys, hopeless in the face of true danger. I was mistaken.
So you're not actually a Bruxa.
A what?
Suspicion I had that you might be a vampire. Certain details seemed to confirm it. Then I changed my mind. Anyway, unimportant. Hear you come to this clearing often.
This is where it all began. And as I was not able to evade you, save myself from you, then I want it done here. In this very spot. With no witnesses.
Want what done?
Why, you are a witcher. You were hired to kill me, were you not? Then do so, now. And do it quickly, I beg you. I shan't resist.
Witchers only hunt monsters. And even then, not all. You're no monster.
Then what am I to your eyes?
Most likely you've been cursed. Don't know who by or why yet, but hope to find that out soon.
If you've no contract on my life, why take an interest at all? Did Guillaume put you up to it? Is that why?
He wanted to help you. Asked me to do him a favor. Frankly, if I can do something for you, I'll do it, willingly.
Why should I trust you?
'Cause the Duchess trusts me? 'Cause I'm a freak, too? 'Cause cases like yours are my bread and butter. Take your pick.
You shall not turn on me. Use what I say against me. You shall not tell anyone?
You got nothing to fear. Came here to help you, and I won't peep a word to anyone unless I decide it's absolutely necessary.
So be it. I shall tell you what my mama once told me. When she was with child, expecting me, she and my father spent much time together near the wood, here in this clearing. Mama loved to listen to the orioles sing. She would stroke her belly and say, "My daughter should be as beautiful as that bird. Such is my wish."
Da haben wir es wieder, den Wunsch.
But a creature dwelt in the wood who envied my parents their happiness. One day it appeared before them to say the whole wood belonged to it, and they had dared to delight in something that was not theirs. It demanded payment, and when my parents said that they had nothing, it claimed their unborn daughter as its own.
Parents ever describe the creature?
They called it a nymph born of the deep woods, with no mother or father. But I was too young, too distraught by the curse's onset to ask after details.
What happened after that?
Nothing at first. I came into the world a perfectly normal child, and my parents forgot that day's events. But 15 summers into my life, the curse began to show. Initially only when the moon was full. But now it's advanced so that even in daytime I must use magic ointment to mask its symptoms, to look normal. Thus I thought someone had discovered my secret, then hired you to kill me. In fact, I was resigned to death in coming here. Perhaps death would be preferable to my complete and permanent transformation. For I fear that is what lies in store.
Ointment you use includes a potent magic ingredient. You don't have the immunity mages have. Use heavy doses, or normal doses too long, and it could be dangerous to you.
I sensed this. The very reason I knew I would have to give it up in the end, and bid my human form a final farewell.
The curse. It could be reversible. Once ran into a baron transformed into a cormorant, ostensibly for good. Managed to cure him completely.
And you truly think you could do something like this for me?
Can't guarantee a thing. Tough case yours. You were cursed before birth. That alone complicates things. Also, you claim the curse is increasing its hold. Symptoms are progressing. Could try transferring the curse onto someone else.
What? Out of the question. I shall not allow it to ruin an innocent's life. Is this the only method you know?
Only one that's completely safe.
So there is another.
All right, there is another. Ancient ritual. We'd need an Oriole egg. Should release the curse's grip permanently. Gotta warn you though, could have serious consequences.
Consequences? What kind?
Curse was cast before you came into this world. Ritual involved transferring it to an as yet unhatched chick. You'd be free. Thing is, you could be left with the average lifespan of an Oriole.
7 years. I understand. Alas, every rose has its thorn, and there are no happy endings. Yet truth be told, I never thought I would get one. I came here prepared to die, yet you wish to give me 7 years of life. Real life, free life. This is no dilemma. I agree, wholeheartedly.
I see why. I understand. Don't have to decide just yet. Think it through.
I will. They must miss me at the tourney grounds by now. Shall we return?
Let's. But are you gonna...
Yes. I cannot appear there all in feathers. Pardon me for a moment.
Okay, see.
You can change at will?
No, but I discovered the water of this pool helps. Its effects are brief, but I can always be sure of them.
Interesting.
Sie verdeckt ihre Blößen eh, aber okay, jetzt geht's.
Come.
Aber sicher, sicher.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah.
Then speak, man. Can you not see I'm out of my mind with worry? What ails her?
She asked me not to talk about it.
But I want only the best for her. Perhaps I shall be able to help, or, I don't know, console her at the least.
Vivian gave me the details of her situation, but she did so in confidence. Promised I wouldn't tell anyone.
But I'm not just anyone. Why, I would do anything for her. I was the one to ask you to help her. You cannot shut me out now.
I'm sorry. Look, in time Vivian will come to understand what she owes you. I'm sure of it. But until then, you gotta understand the whole world doesn't revolve around you.
How dare you lecture me? This is not the aid I sought. And to think I gave up my spot in the tourney to you. I regret it now. Do you even intend to compete to the end? Or now that you've bound Vivian to your terms, you no longer see the need?
I don't back out of anything. I'll take part in the last skirmish. Besides, Vivian will be busy till the tourney's end.
Indeed. In that case, you must meet the other knights of your team. They await near the arena's entrance, by the training ground.
Got it. Thanks.
I know now the two teams' rosters. I shall be captain of ours. That means you shall do as I say for the duration of the fight. Is this clear? Palmer and Alonful will lead the opposing team. With this skirmish, we commemorate the Battle of Fox Hollow of 1218, when a Hans of Southern outlaws led by Haller the Brown attacked Tucson only to be driven off by brave knights, thus setting a precedent. Since that day, knights errant have guarded the duchy's borders. Palmerin drew the short straw, so his team shall play the barbarian Haller's men. Any questions?
None.
I doubt you will do us any good. You know nothing of knightly combat as a witcher. Try at least to stay out of our way.
It is time, gentlemen. Take your weapons and proceed to the arena.
Ich hoffe, wir gehen nicht auf die Pferde, weil das ist...
For our next entertainment, the team shall cross swords. 2 rifle crews, 2 coteries shall
Das
fight
wäre mein
full
Ende.
tilt
Aber
till
ich glaube,
one
es schaut ganz
stops
gut
to
aus,
its
dass wir
knees.
wirklich nur Schwertkampf machen.
Who virtue ignores or lance blows unclean shall forever be branded as shameful, obscene. While the knights prepare, let me say I'm elated to behold such a crowd on edge, breath-baited. Whoever here wins the past champion shall face. All others must leave, heads bowed in disgrace. Let us begin! Crowd, race a ruckus! Blood, sweat and tears shall soon follow in buckets. I've had just about enough.
Oh, kann ich nicht, okay. Okay. What the hell?
Oh me, oh my, that must be painful. Like a thorn to the heart, only more painful.
The lust to do evil. I'll beat it out of you.
Na komm her.
What? Lost your nerve?
Jetzt kommt noch so einer.
Alone girl stands, alone
Okay.
fights on, but inside must weep for those who have gone.
Wow, 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 wow. Wop, 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 wop. So. So genau, oh Gott. Nice.
The world's never seen a fight quite so glorious. For showing such verve, each
Ich habe nicht
knight
gewusst,
was
dass jeder gegen
victorious.
jeden antritt. Das habe ich ein
Yet
bisschen
in
aus dem
follies
Konzept gebracht.
as in life, but one champion may reign. Today he is the one. Praised be his name. He felt a whole host, slew the most. Palmerin de Lomfol and Gregoire de Gorgon, 2 knights of high valor shall fight to be champion. Geralt of Rivia shall not stand in La Belle. Though hopes he
Was?
reached high, of victory sought, he fell. To the tired Tremender, we salute your endeavors. Return to your wives, your loves, your whomever.
Habe ich zu wenig besiegt oder was? Hm.
Greetings, my lady. Have you decided?
I have. I stand by all I have said. I wish to endanger no one and thus choose the method involving an egg. If it's to be the egg of an oriole, I know where to find one. There is a nest in my clearing. Might you explain the nature of the ritual? Its exact course?
Sure, but seems your tense grown ears. Show yourself, Guillaume. Can hear you breathing, and I know damn well it's you.
Why are you here, sir? This is a private audience. Geralt, what is the meaning of this? Is this some scheme you've hatched unbeknownst to me?
No, no scheming involved. Guillaume hired me, but this matter relates to you, not him. Didn't invite him here in any case. Actually surprised he showed up.
My lady, I live to serve you. Whatsoever you require, you need but beckon. I am yours to command.
Are you quite finished? Is that all you wish to say?
I suppose so.
So you shall do what I command, sir. Very well then. Listen carefully. Leave this tent, turn towards the duchy's northern marches, and run. Run until the tawny grounds are no longer within sight. Return only once you've cooled off. Then leave me be forevermore. Understood?
My lady, but your troubles. I only wish the Witcher see.
Out now!
Ist ja auch ein Vollidiot, wenn er herkommt, obwohl er nicht herkommen soll.
You assured me I could trust you.
Was?
I kept your secret. Didn't tell him anything he didn't already know.
I understand he hired you, so you had to report to him. But this is not his affair, Geralt. This is my life.
Absolutely sure you did the right thing? Not too hasty rejecting his help? Can't conduct the ritual using your reflection without him. Needed someone who'd willingly assume the curse in your stead.
And you thought I would agree to this? No, Geralt. When we spoke in the meadow, you told me of a ritual which required no lusty knights to aid us. This is the method I wish to pursue.
Need to find an egg. Preferably an Oriole's. Ritual itself isn't complicated, but like I said before, there'll be a side effect. Still sure you want to go through with it?
Yes. I saw a nest in the clearing where we spoke. But before we go, tell me, what will become of the chick?
We'll have to break the egg. Like you said, not everyone gets a happy ending.
And for a dream to come true, there must be sacrifices. Very well. Let us go.
Und was ist mit den Träumen vom Küken? Das träumt noch von Maiskörnern. Und dann platzen die Träume wie eine Seifenblase. Oder wie ein runtergefallenes Ei.
This is the
Jetzt habe ich noch
place.
immer diese bescheuerte Rüstung an. Weg damit. Okay, meine Rüstung hat Schaden genommen. Ich hab mir gedacht, das war nur, weil ich eine schwache Rüstung beim Turnier hatte, aber die hat ja wirklich Damage genommen.
Greetings, Witcher. Oh no! A panther's got at the nest!
Stand back. I'll take care of this.
Komm her.
Eggs fell in a moss patch. They're fine except for one. It's cracked.
Will it do?
Think so.
Now what must I do?
Ja, ich frage jetzt nicht nochmal, ob sie sicher ist.
You need to concentrate now. Repeat after me. Muna Gandrau. Muna Finerat.
Muna Gandrau. Muna Finerat. Muna Gandrau. Muna Finerat. Muana Gandrau. Muana Finerat.
Okay. Wir haben wieder einen Nakabazi. Ich werde mal auf Save machen, aber
Damn it.
ich glaube...
Geralt, look! Look! Oh, God!
Ah ja.
I shall be able to attend balls. I shall travel to Oxenfurt, to Novigrad even. Thank you, Witcher.
Ought to thank Guillaume. He's the one hired me. To help you.
Yes, I'm grateful to him as well, immensely. Will you tell him
Nein,
so
sag's
for
ihm
me?
selber.
Should tell him yourself, don't you think?
Perhaps I should, but I would prefer not to. Convey my
Ach
gratitude to
Gott.
him in my
Ja,
state. Please, be so kind.
of course.
Sure, I'll tell him. Farewell, Vivian.
7 Jahre. Warte mal, ist das die Höhle, wo ich gerade drin war? Weil dann könnte ich ja jetzt noch mal reinschauen, ob ich irgendwas übersehen habe. Den zum Beispiel. Da gehe ich wieder raus. Das macht so gesehen eh keinen Sinn. Wollte nur schauen, ist da irgendwo eine Markierung oder irgendwas? Nö. Okay, dann gehe ich noch mal rein. Wobei ist ja eigentlich auch unnötig, weil ich ja schon herumgelaufen bin. Ja. Okay. Ja, dann war es eine kleine Höhle. Soll so sein. Oh, Moment. Hey Schwein. Das ist einfach abgesoffen oder was? Kann ich mich... Ich wollte mich nämlich da drin nochmal umschauen. Ah ja. Gut, aber nichts Aufregendes.
Eat, drink, and be merry. Thus spake the prophet.
Geralt, what of Vivian?
Managed to lift her curse.
Truly? So all will be well. Her troubles are done?
Asked me to give you a message. Said she's grateful. Thanks to you, she can live a normal life.
Good, good. But how does she fare?
Vivian chose what suited her best. She's completely free now. And happy, I think.
Without me.
You helped her. But that doesn't mean she owes you her love. Got this bard friend. Philosopher too, I guess. Amateur. He'd say, if you love somebody, set them free.
Do you know what, Geralt? You earned your reward, so take it. But keep your advice to yourself. Adieu.
Du Arsch. Aber ist mir recht.
Congratulations on your victory in the tourney, Sir Geralt of Rivia.
Dankeschön, Dankeschön.
My deepest
Dafür nehme
regards.
ich mal das, was du da hast. Und das. Und das. Und das.
Did you kiss a sweet shining sun?
Witcher act always with reason.
Ah,
I still to scrub the horseshoes, then drop the warhammer at the smiths, and the comparison at the tires.
So. Was haben wir dann noch? Da weiß ich ja noch nicht mal, welche Aufgaben. Und da weiß ich nicht, welchen Level. 37. Ja, machen wir mal das da. Ach so, warte. Ich habe ja gesagt, ich will eigentlich die Orte bereisen, um die Tafeln quasi freizuschalten. Da wäre ein Punkt. Da muss ich sogar hin. Na. Shit.
What will
Okay, eine komplett neue Gegend. Farbenfroher auf jeden Fall.
You shan't find anything better in all Toussaint.
Aber generell finde ich dieses Expansion Pack deutlich farbenfroher. Gefällt mir ganz gut.
Welcome back,
Was?
master.
Bei dem war ich schon? Ah ja.
Show me what you've...
Der hat das gehabt. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich das will, aber es macht halt irgendwie schon Sinn, seinen Charakter auf 1 voll zu trimmen. Fügt alle Fertigkeiten, mit denen wir Entwickler den verfügbaren. Ah. So, und da unten. Ah ja, es waren die rot-blau, bla bla. Na, ich weiß nicht, ich weiß nicht.
Need to get.
Erstmal nicht.
Now bring us some thicky pudding and bring it right here.
Loch Selavi. Might be worth looking into.
Was? Meisterschmied? Großmeister Rüstungsschmied.
Someone needs an escort. Not something I do often, but might be worth investigating.
A witcher? They say a great deal about you, Witcher, and whisper evil.
Das müsste, glaube ich, das sein, oder? Ja. Ich schau mal, was ist denn das für ein Lab? Oh. Ja gut, finden kann ich ihn ja mal. Ich lasse mich schon wieder ablenken. Ich will... Was?
Don't you have a beast to kill?
Da ist... Was ist denn das da? Habe ich schon... Warte mal, ich schau mal hin, weil ich bin mir jetzt nicht sicher. Habe ich schon Aufträge gemacht? Ich glaube schon.
A bottle of wine's enough for two, provided one's blood. Yes, a face no
Truly,
ointment could
to
help.
send a witcher against the beast.
Hickory-dock.
Wo muss ich denn hin? Da.
Hey ho, hey ho! A knight's life is full of woe. Greetings!
Hä? Achso, da.
Cottle sucks its blood to best. I paid too much out again.
Greetings, knight.
Mhm.
Well,
Go in peace for a night.
143, carry the 2.
Okay. Da kann ich mich gar nicht hinporten. Da muss ich hinlaufen. Doch. Eieiei. Also war das mehr oder weniger Zufall. Na gut. Ja. Schauen wir mal.
Witcher.
Alles okay?
He's not here. That's the butcher of Blaviken.
Snow White, you with the exquisite hair. Don't crowd around. Snow White,
name's Geralt. What can I do for you?
that hair, the scar, the frown. It's all perfect.
Something you actually want from me? Or are you just gonna go on gushing about my attributes?
I admire, good sir. Admire and desire. Such a threat in the eyes. Oh, so manly.
If you're trying to get me to meet with you some evening, afraid you're just wasting your time.
An evening? Impossible. I shall require the soft light of mid-afternoon for this portrait.
Portrait?
Indeed. Yours. En face. Actual size. With the finest vista Toussaint affords behind you. Pose for me. You must. Naturally, I shall pay the compensation due to you for your modeling services.
Don't see why not. Long as it doesn't take long.
It shan't. Never worry. We've but a short distance to journey into the hills outside of town. A perfect landscape perfectly to frame your perfect physiognomy.
Let's go then.
I need only fetch my easel and palettes from my studio. We shall meet at noon at the western gate, near the palace. From where we'll venture forth together.
This face no ointment.
It flows in the veins of
Das ist ein Rufzeichen. Achso, das war... Na, ist
Ah, the
wer anderer.
serendipity. I'm so glad you're back.
Hä?
Master Witcher, what luck to happen upon you.
Got work for me? New contract?
Of the contract in question, you acquitted yourself beautifully years past on your last sojourn in Beauclair. I was in a bit of a bind at the time, do you remember? Yet I swore a solemn vow to pay you in full
Okay.
one day.
Guess it rings a bell.
Sadly, you went on your way before I could settle matters with you. So, I took your coin and placed it in an account for safekeeping.
What kind of account?
A savings account at Cianfanelli Bank. You need but walk in and withdraw. The sum must be rather substantial by now.
Thanks. Head over there first chance I get.
Muss ich zu einer Bank auch noch?
Gotta stop by that bank.
Good to see you again.
Ist das die... Ja, es ist sicher keine Bank. Ups.
You need new breeches? Gauntlets, perhaps? What say you, fair knight?
What?
Das ist ein Meister sogar. Jetzt wäre es nicht schlecht, wenn ich mal eine Kiste bei mir in der Nähe hätte. Naja. 440 kostet das Reparieren mittlerweile. Uha.
So,
Aha, da geht's hoch. Nix. Gar nix. Nix zum Flattern. Wieso hat er nix? Saftladen.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its writ and rock.
The best steel in all of Toussaint. Take a
Ich
gander.
gucke.
Show me what you...
Jetzt habe ich wieder vergessen, beim anderen zu schauen, was er eigentlich so anbietet. Von den Materialien her. Aber wenn der auch schon nichts Geiles hat, dann... Jo, ich glaube, das kann man sparen.
Fair.
No, see you later.
Du glaubst, ich komme wieder. Vielleicht hast du sogar recht. So, gibt's noch irgendwas Interessantes da? Das könnte die Bank sein. Da rechts. Also eigentlich hier bei der Markierung.
To be born in Toussaint is to be born under a lucky star.
Geh mal weg da.
Of the Duke. Welcome, good sir, to Dupont and Sons Emporium of Diverse Merchandise. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Show me what you got.
Oh. Ich könnte für 20 kaufen und dann teurer verkaufen, das wäre nice. Also ich glaube die Bilder, die werde ich wahrscheinlich nicht finden. Ich kaufe mal eines und verkauf's ihm. Dann schaue ich, was ich dafür krieg. 20. Ja, schau mal, was ich habe. Ich habe hier was ich da gern verkaufen würde. Wo ist denn das Zeug jetzt? Haben wir mal Seltenheit. Ah, da. Okay. Also ihm kann ich wohl nicht für viel Geld verkaufen. Aber die Frage ist, für wen? Wahrscheinlich wird irgendwer einmal nach Bilder fragen.
So long.
Anything better in all Toussaint?
Geht's da auch weiter? Ja. Nein. Da ist noch so ein...
Another murder by the horrid beast. Milton de Peyrac Peyron falls victim to his own cowardice. The beast of Beauclair has struck again. Citizens, beware of the beast. Turn your trembling hearts to the good book. You will find solace there.
Oh Gott.
Ladies, gentlemen, Dupont and Sons, all manner of...
Welcome. Herbs freshly picked, dried, powdered. Whatsoever your heart desires.
Es ist zwar irgendwie einfallslos, alle auf einem Fleck zu
See
verteilen,
what you got.
aber umgekehrt ist mir ganz recht, weil dann brauche ich nicht von A nach B nach Z rennen. Ah, schau, der hat auch sowas. Was ist das? Ein Parfum? Ja, ich glaube nicht, dass du das hast, was ich brauche. Alchemie.
So,
Hecate came up wilted something awful this year.
Our Beauclair, her most gracious duchess, has hired a witcher to get at the root of these murders.
greetings.
A witcher from the School of the Wolf, here in Toussaint. Greetings. I'm Lazar Lafargue.
Geralt of Rivia. Seem pretty enthused. Got a job for me?
Rather. Mind you, it's no monster hunt, but I'm sure you'll be interested all the same. I'm an armorer, see, and I've for years sought diagrams for Witcher armor of exceptional quality, Grandmaster level.
Ich auch,
Heard of
ja.
'em. Never seen any though. Thought they were lost.
Not quite. For I've been lucky enough to learn that their holders came to Toussaint. Alas, they then perished, but I know where. I just need a partner to help me retrieve them.
If you know where to look, why not get them yourself?
No offense, but do I look like a rough-hewn adventurer? Besides, who would serve my clients while I romped about seeking them? No, I'd rather leave it to someone familiar with such matters. Bring me the diagrams, and from them I'll forge for you whatever you fancy.
Klingt gut.
Would you craft something for me?
Of course.
Ja. Kann ich? Achso. Wie kann man denn das jetzt upgraden? Achso, es wird... Ja, es wird wahrscheinlich erst freigeschalten werden.
All these diagrams somehow wound up in Toussaint? How is that even possible?
Toussaint was once home to Tiensail, a legendary and now deceased elfin master armorer. Witches from all corners of the world came to him to forge their plate, their mail.
Heard about him. Supposed to have been the best.
And thus he charged the king's ransom for his work. Witches would take difficult, dangerous work to earn the coin to pay him. Some, alas, met with misfortune, and the diagrams they carried were left to rot with their earthly remains.
Got it. Find them, find the diagrams. But how can I know where to look for their remains?
As it happens, I learned my trade at Jensail's side. So I heard the stories of the missing witches firsthand. What he told me, well, that is what discouraged me from seeking the diagrams out myself. We must strike a deal. I shall tell you all I know. In return, once you've found the diagrams, you will let me draft a copy.
This elven master, how'd he end up taking a human for an apprentice?
My father forged armor. As a youngster, I helped him, then began forging my own pieces. Master Tiensail saw my work and offered to take me on as his apprentice. Only now, years on, do I realize the honor that was. Alas, my master perished in a massacre later, slain by racists. Though he taught me everything he knew, I did not manage to complete the guild's requirements for Grand Master while he lived. I know I have no equal in the trade. Yet, until I complete Witcher armor of Grandmaster quality, I shall never be certain I've become my teacher's equal.
Where do I look for these diagrams?
I know of 5 likely fallen witches, each from a different school.
Und ein sechstes Stück fehlt aber dann noch.
Griffin, Cat, Bear and Manticore. Which should I start with?
Das ist komplett neu.
School of the Manticore. Probably know the least about it, though once, long ago, wore some armor forged there.
My master said the Manticores have their fortress in the Far East. A century past, one of their number came to him, a witcher named Merton. He made a poor impression on my master. He stank like a dwarfen still, and quarreled fiercely all the time. Tiensail slammed the door in his face and told him to return when he sobered up. He would conduct no business with a drunk. The Witcher, however, failed to return. Folk say he got into a booze-fueled brawl with the ducal guard. He was arrested and sentenced. Bastoy prison, where he was held, well, it's been a ruin for years. Still, you may want to start your search there.
Let's talk about the cat.
A year ago, Bartolome Delaunay, the ducal armorer, asked me to confirm the authenticity of a Witcher diagram he had received by messenger. You see, at the time he was working on new armor for the ducal guard. A Witcher from the School of the Cat offered to sell him diagrams for a full set of gear. The diagrams would have been helpful indeed.
The diagram you saw, was it really a Witcher diagram?
Beyond any doubt. It's a shame Delaunay didn't let me draft a copy. He was quite shaken up, afraid the Witcher might simply kill him and take his coin. Possibly a well-founded fear. Soon after, Delaunay disappeared without a trace. I would have searched his former home for clues, but it has fallen into disrepair, and it is simply too dangerous there.
Tell me about my brother, the wolf.
His name was Aton. I remember him well. My master liked him, helped him find a safe, yet well-paid contract. A few years ago, an archaeological expedition arrived in Toussaint from Castel Gropia. They questioned my master about the elfin ruins at Termes. He warned them of the danger there and recommended they take Aton as an escort.
What kind of danger did he mean? Any idea?
Legend claims wraiths haunt the chambers beneath Termes. I cannot say if there is any truth to this.
Also Geister,
but,
eine
both the
Ruine.
scholars and the Witcher disappeared without a trace.
Ja, und noch irgendwas.
The Griffin. What can you tell me about him?
He came some 200 years ago, but my master remembered him well. This Witcher was not stripped of emotions, you see, as his colleagues were. He had taken on a contract at Fort Usa and required better gear. He showed my master his diagrams, paid a deposit, and was never seen again. Apparently he rode off one night from the fort, never to return.
Any idea where he went?
No, it said he left in a rush, so he may have left something behind. Only ruins remain of Fort Usa. But you may wish
Also
to
eigentlich
search
sind überall Ruinen.
Tell me more about the bear, can you?
He appeared shortly after Master Tiensail took me on as his apprentice. I remember the bear-head medallion that hung from his neck. I remember a towering witcher who haggled like a fishwife.
Witchers never have too much coin.
True, this one clearly was not wealthy. But he pledged to bring us coin after he completed a contract at the Tufo vineyard, where a building had just collapsed. Time
Und
passed,
schon wieder ein Gebäude
the bear
eingestürzt.
never showed, and my master sent me to the Tufo estate. As it turned out, the Witcher had indeed accepted a job. Yet that was all they heard of him, and that is all I know.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Ich will nicht mit dem Bären anfangen, oder? Genau, eigentlich will ich gerne mit der Katze anfangen, weil die habe ich ja. Nur sehr was. Ist ja am Popo der Welt. Aber endlich habe ich diese Mission.
Beauclair, her most gracious Duchess, has hired a witcher to get at the root of these murders. Every resident of our fair town is hereby required.
Disperse! The exhibition of the Reginald Dogly Monument. Please disperse! The exhibition is closed.
What's this about?
Oh, Lapiotta, give me strength. I can't bear this, please! I believe I've been clear. No presentation today. Oh, wait! Are you not that famous witcher, Geralt of Rivia? I believe I have work for you.
Saw your notice. Mentioned a monument.
The matter is a delicate one, but mind you, I pay well. Alas, I can say no more at this stage. Interested?
The statue. Just tell me, what's the problem?
A picture's worth 1,000 words. More, I dare say. Come with me. I'll show you. Here it is! Our pride and joy, Reginald Dalbury. A giant among lovers. A poking, puncturing swordsman, and atop all that, an unrifled tittler of harps and other organs.
So what's wrong with it?
How should I put this?
Good instinct.
It's lost its jewels.
Achso, okay.
Somebody stole the testicles off a statue.
No ordinary statue, mind you. The sole monument made using a cast of the great Reginald's own genitals, certified and authenticated. Sprung directly from his loins, they grant all who stroke them unparalleled virility. All who buy a ticket, that is. Thus, you must retrieve those stones.
Got my attention. Now tell me about this Reginald, all you know.
There's so much to tell. Legend has it he and the architect Pharamond planned and laid out Beauclair.
Impressed already.
In particular, Reginald took great pains to devise escape routes for lovers caught with their pants down. Literally and metaphorically. He later made frequent use of them himself. Not out of fear, mind you, but to avoid having to kill his rivals in duels.
Any idea when the theft took place?
It must have been mere hours ago. I guided the last group through the exposition quite recently. Stones were very much in place.
Got any suspects?
Considering the vast potency of Reginald's prized pouch, everyone's a suspect. Who would not want it for himself?
Need to look around. Might find a clue or two.
Do what you must, as long as you return grasping Reginald's stones. Without them, Beauclair's entire tourist sector faces trying times. Trying times. Sorry, Reginald, don't.
Hallo, ich wollte eigentlich schon meine Quest beibehalten. Wo ist denn das? Da Schatz suchen, glaube ich, oder? Ja. Bär, Katze.
It will all work.
My mama's to have a belly.
A fruitful hunt to you, Witcher.
Oh!
A fruitful hunt to you, Witcher.
Boars. Boars everywhere. Yes, yes, likely drunk in the gutter again. How is it the Duchessa does not feed him as well?
Na, mach doch. Natürlich habe ich keinen Schnellreisepunkt da oben und das höchste, wo ich hinkomme, ist da. Dann machen wir halt hier einen Abstecher. Und dann gehe ich nach oben hin weiter. Vorsicht, jetzt komme ich. Na, da. Schön der Markierung entlang.
Oh, that's bad luck.
A curious land, this.
I placed the first beat.
But I made the best
Mademoiselle, miss. For 4 generations. That is how long my family has been producing wine.
Producing plonk unfit to drink, you mean? Which is exactly why you should sell Belgat to me, not him.
As a ducal clerk, I must look after the duchy's best interests. Belgard currently belongs to the treasury. The minister of the treasury has clearly expressed his desire that Belgard be handed over to a responsible steward. Yet, diverse troubles beset both your present holdings. Until you resolve them and thus prove yourselves competent, selling Belgard to either of you is out of the question.
Well, happy? This is your fault.
Mine? You're deranged, woman. Hark, good folk! Be it known, Matilda de Vermentino is a cursed, spiteful lunatic!
Doesn't look cursed to me. Just really, really angry. Ticked her off quite a bit, you have.
Truly? How would you know? A shrew tamer, are you?
Better. A connoisseur.
I see we speak the same tongue. So tell me, the swords, you merely wear them to intimidate? Or do you actually use them?
Tools of my trade. I'm a witcher.
Not seeking work, are you? You see, I wish to buy a vineyard. Belgard. Yet that bloody bureaucrat's not likely to sell it to me until I settle my troubles at home, at Coronata.
What kind of troubles we talking about?
It's botched in more ways than one. The herbarium, infested with monsters. My steward gone missing, with an entire transport of wine. And someone's abducted my
Muss hier
herbalist.
was. Die
Not
Liste
a
wird
bad luck
länger.
for one little vineyard.
If you ask me, it's that Matilda, her handiwork. A sugar-sweet face, a temper sharp as horseradish. So will you help?
Good look into it, but not for free.
That goes without saying. What is your
Wie
rate?
als du denkst. Schauen wir mal, wie weit ich es hochtreiben kann.
Could you not reduce it a shave? Could you not
Höchstens ein bisschen habe ich.
That sounds fair.
Sure sounds like work for a witcher. Yeah, I'll help.
I am really, truly grateful. Thank you. My vineyard lies east of here. You're sure to find it. Now forgive me. I must talk to that quill pusher. I might win him over yet.
Psst. You're a witcher, yes? I heard you talking to that oafish ogre Liam. Disgusting man. The worst sort. First, seduces with the dashing gaze, the fair face, then reveals
beide
a
sind
cold
böse.
black heart. But that's all besides the point. I stopped you because I want to buy Belgat too. Alas, things are rotten at my own vineyard, Vermentino.
Strange coincidence.
No coincidence. I am certain Liam's thrown a stick in my spokes. Several sticks. My cooper and blacksmith both have mysteriously vanished. Man-eating plants have sprouted on my paths, and strange things are afoot on Pheasant Hill. The list goes on, but the crux is one. I must solve my problems at Vermentino if I'm to stand any chance of acquiring Belgard. Would you help me before you help Leon? I'm willing to pay more than he's offered you.
Das Doppelte? Nein, das geht sicher gar nicht aus. Aber wir gehen nochmal nach oben.
I'm sorry. That... I sense we're closed. I sense
Ja,
we're
da muss man
closed.
schon entgegenkommen.
Fine. Settled.
I can help. At least try.
Wonderful. You've no idea how much that means to me. My vineyard lies due west. I shall stay here for a time. I must make certain Liam does not pull some stunt while my back is turned.
Gotcha. Farewell.
So, da haben wir noch einen Händler.
Curious land, this Tucson.
Greetings, traveler.
Mind if I glance? So long.
Good luck on the path.
I stocked the larder of the Queen.
Some evening I'm off to the bells, quick as a flash. Those girls want
Keep calm. Start no brawls.
Empty wine bottles. Leftovers. Can outsiders sign up? Or is this a closed event?
I wonder what the
Mind your manners.
Ui.
Master Witcher.
It's not allowed. That kind of beating feast is over.
We'll thump you good.
Hö, der haut aber schon ganz schön zu. Lol. Excuse me, kann ich mein Schwert zücken? Nein.
Oh, we'll thump you good.
Okay. Ein bisschen unfair, aber hey.
Saint Lebioda sent you. I must now repair my wagon. They await me at the building site.
So long.
Was? Wie? Was ist jetzt? Okay. Was ist denn da los?
You shan't find anything better in all
Greetings, Mr.
Zeig mal her, was du überhaupt hast.
Mind if I...
Interessiert mich nicht.
See.
So, und der andere.
Greetings, traveler.
Ja, haben wir ja auch schon gesehen.
Good luck on the path.
The guard. Peace to our domains. Flout its writ and rot in chains.
patrolling on an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful.
Come now, madame, monsieur. We shall never get anywhere in this matter. I care about one thing only. Acquiring Belgard.
Not so fast, Roach. Hey!
Achso. Hab die Mauer nicht gesehen. Aber ich kann ja drüber springen. Theoretisch.
Faster.
Er kann mit der Kamera nicht umgehen.
Not good.
Okay, vierte Gruppe. Irgendwie bin ich da fast hinkommen, wo ich noch gar nicht hinkommen wollte. Ja, na ich würde gern bitte, danke, das beibehalten. Aber ich nehme jetzt zur Kenntnis, dass da was ist. Wieso ist denn der böse?
Move it.
Slow now, let's not do anything rash.
Na,
Let's charge! Take you for a ride!
ei. Na dann komm halt her.
Giddy up.
Oh, was ist denn da los? Ein Banditenlager. Oh, und Hunde. Ach so, ein Wildschwein. Ich habe noch eins. Naja, gut. Sind ein paar von denen. Schon wieder so einer.
Your death such beauty.
Show me what you got.
Na, komm her. So ein Pech aber auch.
Must be Delaune's residence.
Großer weißer Schrecken. Oh je.
Says Great White Terror on the contract. Could be the same damn beast as in the notice, though.
Could be.
Gotta find a way inside.
Eher von da, glaube ich. Also das sollte eigentlich funktionieren, aber gut, das geht halt nicht. Aber das Gerüst ist mein Einstiegspunkt. Okay. Was? Uiuiuiui. Moment, ich muss einmal da ein bisschen Abstand nehmen.
That's enough of that.
Okay. Es ist einfach umgefallen.
My soul cannot handle this. It simply cannot. Oh, Lebioda's wounds.
Calm down. It's over.
I thank you, sir. And you must forgive me my momentary loss of composure. Are you in need of accoutrements, monsieur?
Mhm.
Fellow looks abandoned. You its owner?
More its temporary steward. By order of the Treasury Minister, I am to serve as caretaker of Count Delaune's properties and estates. The Count is missing. Yet, no one at the palace warned me. Villafit at this, the lair of bandits. That is to say, it was, but is no more. Thanks to your heroism, Monsieur Witcher.
What do you have that you're willing... Looking for scrolls, manuscripts, bearing diagrams of Witcher gear specifically. Any chance you've happened on any?
I've not yet managed to inventory the sundries. I arrived just a short while ago. The bandits arrived with their terror. But you may ferret about if you so wish.
Thanks. So long.
Irgendwas ist mit der Notiz. Aha, ist nur Plunder, na sehr gut. Okay, jetzt wird spannend, weil jetzt wüsste ich nicht mehr, wo ich hingehen soll. Aha, okay. Eventuell halt dort noch irgendwo. Ah ja.
Another tale of a life compromised and ultimately claimed by greed and ambition.
Schau, das hätte ich mal schon wieder fast gekauft. Also, eigentlich hätte ich es nicht gekauft. Und die Leiter ist ganz schön gut versteckt, muss ich sagen. Ups. Also es zieht sich halt doch etwas länger. Ich habe mir gedacht, ich gehe da an einen Ort und da ist die Ausrüstung. Tja. So einfach ist es dann doch nicht. Belohnung. Okay. Das sind wohl diese Aufträge, die ich erledigen kann oder soll. Sagen wir eher kann, weil ich krieg einfach zusätzlich wahrscheinlich Kohle. Das könnten genau Banditen sein. Ah, du Arsch.
Circle him! Circle him! His nail is snapped! And
Mhm. Das könnte schon ein Hinweis sein auf das, was ich halt machen soll. Du näherst dich der Operation einer Bande von Gesellen. Sehr vorsichtig und bereite dich auf einen harten Kampf vor. Bei diesen können bei Angriff benachbarten. Oh! So will die mit Fackeln töten, die auf Signalfeuer zu halten. Dieses. Okay. Ich sehe niemand. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay, das. Vergiss es. Wie soll ich denn da durchkommen als. Und jetzt kommen noch ein paar. Bist du... Holy shit. Was für ein Durcheinander. Wie weit die schießen können.
Come on.
Ah. Na komm. Okay, jetzt kommen sie nicht. Jetzt stehen sie da wie angossen. Ich weiß überhaupt nichts, was passiert. Ich hau einfach drauf. Diese scheiß Bogenschützen. So. Oh. Okay. Ja, wann stirbt denn der?
Oh, come on.
Jetzt hat mich der abgelenkt. Ja, komm her, du Penner. Da ist auch noch irgendwer. Oder irgendwas. So. Wo ist er? Lol. Okay. Wahrscheinlich bin ich eh gleich voll und kann nichts mehr tragen. Aber ich habe ehrlich gesagt nicht gedacht, dass es überlebt.
Let's end this.
Okay, noch einer. Komm her, du Feigling. So, Beine ab. Der steht nicht mehr auf. Na komm her. Sind da doch noch ein paar. Ja, 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 komm. Du Nervsäge. Oh oh. Oh oh. Okay. Noch? Boden. Oh ja, okay. Da ist noch einer. Gut, der war schon angeritzt. Über mir sind noch welche. Oh. Na, so ein Pech aber auch. Jetzt ist irgendwas wieder unter mir. Aber ich bin ganz zufrieden mit mir. Also ich hätte jetzt ehrlich gesagt nicht gedacht, dass ich da relativ easy wieder rauskomme. Okay. Aha. Das ist die Basis, also und damit ist der Machtübergehen gebrochen.
Well, well. Starlings Drakenhof, Haus Pam titelt Harlitsbrut, has bit the dust. May he rest in pain and agony. You've earned yourself a steep price cut here, Witcher.
Stragon. Name's familiar. Ran into him a while back.
What's this? He must have been a horrible hound shacker. Decent folk don't bear that name.
Can't say if that's true for all the Stragons, but this one sure wasn't decent. Met a bad end, too. Justly so.
You carved up the knob copper. I knew it.
Druids did it for me, actually. Burned him alive.
Oh, lovely, lovely.
Need something crafted.
Aha, das ist wieder nur ein Geselle. Ja, du, ich will eigentlich eh nicht, dass du irgendwas für mich anfertigst. Aber du kannst gerne das kaufen. Ja, ich muss noch jede Menge Zeug einsammeln, was unterwegs gedroppt wurde.
See you later.
What a story. A lone Witcher against a swarm of
Die Frage ist halt jetzt, ob ich das nehmen darf. Ich speichere mal und probier's. Weil normalerweise haben es die Ritter ja nicht so gern.
Behold, Geralt the Witcher, the scourge of Starling's Draken and his hand.
Fetch this empty head, sweep up here, botch it all.
So, da müssten ja noch ein paar Leichen rumliegen. Und überhaupt noch so Zeug, was ich einsammeln kann. Aber scheinbar haben die nichts dagegen, wenn ich die Sachen mitnehme.
Long live Duchessa Anna Henrietta.
paid me to do. That's it. Best cure for the beast. A witcher.
In fact, I wonder if a witcher pays any taxes at all.
Yes? All is in order.
Ups. Pardon.
Now, keep calm.
Jetzt sollte ich das vielleicht nicht mehr nehmen.
You can't pull one over on me, Witcher. I can see you're a killer. Witcher act always with reason.
Dem stimme ich zu.
Long live Duchessa Anna Henrietta.
Witcher and armorer. Both had shit luck. Pits of Broom. Strange name for a series of caverns. Should investigate. Wonder if the bandits got the treasure out of the cave.
Okay. Das war ja dann, ich sag mal, relativ einfach. Und was? Was kann ich da untersuchen? Aha. Ey.
Damn. Tortured him.
Okay, aber habe ich die Quest jetzt abgeschlossen? Nein.
Show me what you got.
Was? Wo? Wer? Hä? Oh Gott. Ich hasse es. Das war ja easy. Da bin ich ja schon mal in ein viel schlimmeres Feld getreten. Apropos. Wo, was? Okay. Ein Monsterlager. Gut, das hebe ich mal fürs nächste Mal auf. Für heute war es das mal. Ja, ich muss sagen, mit der Hexenausrüstung, also Katzenausrüstung, geht es jetzt relativ gut voran. Nicht nur, dass ich jetzt weiß endlich, wie ich das aufrüsten kann, indem ich halt die Schemata zu dem Typen bringe, sondern ja, ich habe auch schon die ganzen Pläne, wo ich es besorgen kann. Und ich glaube, beim nächsten Mal werde ich schon die Katzenausrüstung zumindest mal auf Großmeister gelevelt haben. Bin gespannt, wie sich das dann anfühlt mit dem Boni und so. Gut, jedenfalls danke fürs Einschalten, danke fürs Dranbleiben. Morgen geht es dann eher ja, auch wieder weiter. Da werde ich dann schauen, dass ich die Rüstung komplettiere und ja, vielleicht noch die eine oder andere Nebenaufgabe mitnehmen. Schaltet dann gern ein um 17:30, 18 Uhr herum, würde ich sagen. In etwa, dass dann losgeht. Also, bis dahin, macht's gut. Ciao.